Good morning, children. Saira. Welcome to your history online session. Children, in last class, we had discussed about the paper pattern and had started with revision of history lesson number 9, heritage management. Children, today we will continue with the revision. Now, let us discuss short notes. Now, children, as per the paper pattern, you will be given 3 short notes and you have to attempt any 2. And each short note, it carries 2 marks. So, you are expected to write at least 2 points. Okay? Yes. Now, let us start about Sthalakosh. Now, children, Sthalakosh means it gives information about places. So, geographic information is very important for historical studies. So, encyclopedias giving information about historical places are available. So, Sthalakosh, it gives us information about places, which is very important for historical studies. And the encyclopedias giving information about historical places are available. Sthanapothi, 14th century CE, is an encyclopedic text which is composed by Muni Vyas of Mahanubhav sect. It describes all the places visited by Chakradhar Swami, who was a founder of Mahanubhav sect. So, 2 points are expected. Okay, so it will fetch you 2 marks. So, Sthanapothi is an encyclopedic text which is composed by Muni Vyas of Mahanubhav sect. Okay, and it describes all the places which were visited by Chakradhar Swami, who was a founder of Mahanubhav sect. So, if you write these 2 points, you will fetch 2 marks. But children, remember there are some more points of Sthalakosh. Siddheshwar Shastri Chitrao compiled Prachin Bharatiya Sthalakosh in 1969. It provides information about various places. Remember children, Sthalakosh, it gives information about places. So, it provides information about various places mentioned in Vedic literature, Kautilya Arthashastra, Panini's grammar, Valmiki's Ramayana, Mahabharata, then about Chinese, Puranas, medieval Sanskrit literature and Shabdakosh, also in Jain and Buddhist literature, in Greek, Chinese, Persian literature. Sthalakosh gives information on ancient cities and history of those cities. It serves as an important source of history. So children, Sthalakosh, it gives us information about ancient cities, okay, and history of those cities. It is a very important source of history. So children, in Sthalakosh, there are 4 points, but you can write any 2 points, okay. So it will fetch you 2 marks, okay. So you understood how to write short notes. Short note, each short note will carry 2 marks, okay. At least 2 points are expected. Let us learn about next. Vishwakosh. The first Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Honorable Shri Yashwantrao Chavan, initiated the compilation of Marathi Vishwakosh through Maharashtra Rajya Sahitya Samskruti Mandal with a view to enhance the sphere of Marathi language and literature. So, the first Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Honorable Shri Yashwantrao Chavan, he had initiated, that is, he has taken the initiative of compiling the Marathi Vishwakosh, and for that there was a committee, or you can say a mandal, Maharashtra Rajya Sahitya Samskruti Mandal. And what was the motive? To enhance the sphere of Marathi language and literature. The work was started under the guidance of Tarkatit Lakshman Shastri Joshi. It contains knowledge about all possible subjects in the world. It also contains very important entries about history. So children, Vishwakosh, it has 3 points, but you can write any 2 points in the examination, okay. So this work was started under the guidance of Tarkatit Lakshman Shastri Joshi. If you want children, you can underline, okay, important points. If you want to see how I've underlined, you can do that also, okay. It contains knowledge about all possible subjects in the world. It contains all important entries about history. So that was about Vishwakosh. Next one, Bharatiya Samskruti Kosh. 10 volumes of Bharatiya Samskruti Kosh were edited and published by Mahadev Shastri Joshi. These volumes contain information about Indian history, then geography, various ethnic and lingual groups, then about their festivals, about their cultural aspects. So how many volumes were there, children? 10 volumes of Bharatiya Samskruti Kosh, and they were edited and published by Mahadev Shastri Joshi. And these volumes, it contains information about Indian history, geography, then various ethnic and lingual groups, local history of those groups, their festivals and other cultural aspects. So that was about Bharatiya Samskruti Kosh. Now next one, Samatnya Kosh. So there are encyclopedic texts explaining the terminology. Terminology means the terms. For instance, colonialism, globalization, etc. of history. Such texts are very useful for teachers of history. School, college and university teachers of history can find ample opportunities in the field of publication of encyclopedias. So there are various encyclopedic texts which explains about the terminology. Terminology means what, children? About the terms. For instance, colonialism, globalization or history. And these texts, they are very useful for teachers of history, and school, college and even university teachers of history. They can find ample opportunities in the field of publication of encyclopedias. Next one, Saraswati Mahal Granthalaya. Now children, the Saraswati Mahal Granthalaya, Tanjavur, Tamil Nadu, was built in 16th, 17th century during the time of Nayak dynasty. So Saraswati Mahal Granthalaya, where it is, children? It's in Tamil Nadu, Tanjavur, and it was built during 16th and 17th century during the times of Nayak dynasty. In 1675 CE, Vyankoji Raje Bhosle, he conquered Tanjavur and established his independent rule. Vyankoji Raje Bhosle and his successors, they kept on expanding the Saraswati Mahal Granthalaya. Sarfaroji Raje Bhosle contributed the most in this expansion. In 1918, the library was renamed as the Tanjavur Maharaj Sarfaroji's Saraswati Mahal Library in his honor. So children, you saw in this short note there are 4 points, okay, all are important points. Yes, so if possible you write all the 4 points, otherwise 2 points are enough. Okay, so Saraswati Mahal Granthalaya, it's in Tanjavur, Tamil Nadu, and it was built in 16th and 17th century during the times of Nayak dynasty. And in 1675 CE, Vyankoji Raje Bhosle, he conquered Tanjavur and he established his rule over there. And then his successors, they kept on expanding Saraswati Mahal Granthalaya. Sarfaroji Raje Bhosle, he contributed the most, and in 1918 this library was renamed as the Tanjavur Maharaj Sarfaroji's Saraswati Mahal Library in his honor. Now children, question number 3A. Explain the following statements with reasons. Now children, here you will be given 4 questions, okay, and you have to attempt any 2, okay. So let us learn about explain the following statements with reasons. First one, archives and libraries publish research journals, informative pamphlets, leaflets, posters, etc. Now your children, you will be given, as I told you, you will be given 4 questions and you have to attempt any 2, and each question it carries 2 marks, okay. Now the first point, the sources of history and all history books that are available today are the results of the diligent work of several historians. Institutes like libraries, museums, and archives conserve and preserve this precious historical heritage. So, whatever sources of history are available, whatever books are available, they are the results of diligent, means very hard work of several historians. So, there are institutes like libraries, museums, archives. What do, children? They conserve and preserve this precious historical heritage. The documents and artifacts which are not exhibited but historically very important, they are stored in museums and archives after completing necessary treatments for their conservation and preservation. Those documents and artifacts are made available to researchers as and whenever necessary. So, libraries conserve, preserve and manage the books. So, children, you are expected to write 2 points and you will be given 2 marks for that. Okay. So, the documents and artifacts which are not exhibited but they are very important, they are stored in the museums and archives after the necessary treatments, okay, for their conservation and preservation. And these documents and artifacts, they are made available to the researchers as and when they require. So, libraries, they conserve, preserve and manage the books. Okay, so for this question, that is, archives and libraries publish research journals, informative pamphlets, leaflets, posters, etc. You have to write 2 points, okay, and then you will get 2 marks. Now, next one. Only trained persons who are duly qualified can take up the task involved in the work of conservation and preservation. The first point, each step like collecting the source of history, creating their records and indexes, exhibiting manuscripts, old books and artifacts after completing necessary treatments require very careful handling and management. So, children, the source of history, it has to be done. There are various steps involved, okay, like collecting source of history. Whatever the source of history are, it has to be collected. Then they have to be, their records have to be created, index to be prepared, okay. Then old books and artifacts, their necessary treatments are to be done, okay. So, for that, it requires careful handling and management. It needs people with specific skills. The skill required for every task is different, and even the procedure followed is different, and there are a lot of preparations to be done. And only trained persons who are duly qualified can take up these tasks, okay. So, children, here 2 points are required, okay. So, 2 marks for that. So, children, remember in history you have to write all your answers in points, okay. According to the points only you have to write, and then you will get proper marks, that is full marks you will get. So, children, please revise this very carefully. In the next class, I will be discussing about the brief answers and how to write the extract based questions, okay. So, I will continue the next part of revision in the next class. Till then, take care of yourself. Sai Ram.